Hello. Hello Bailey, how you doing? You okay? Welcome back to another stream. And as you can tell by the title, it's Friday, and that means we are going to... Where are we going? We're going to Gibraltar. From Gatwick, as Bailey requested. Ah, good stuff. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, as Bailey requested, we are going from Gatwick all the way to Gibraltar in the south of Spain. We're looking at a flight time of around 3 hours. Is what we're looking at. I was considering doing it in VATSIM, but I thought not yet. I did a flight this morning, but I'm probably not confident enough where I can stream, speak to people in chat, and also concentrate on the controls at the same time. I'm not at that point yet. When I am, I will. We'll get on VATSIM. It's enjoyable, and it's enjoyable, more enjoyable to watch too. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. I'll be even better when I know this sim doesn't crash. There's been an update today, and there's been an update to my graphics card drivers too. So every time that happens, there seems to be a crash. So we'll hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. But yeah, we'll jump into the flight deck, and we shall get set up, shall we? So let's jump in. And of course, if you're in the Discord, you'll know that we're trying out our new Airbus side stick today. It came about 3 hours ago, so I will be testing that. Testing that out, see how it performs. I haven't actually tried it yet, which I probably should have done before the stream, but we'll hope it's configured right, shall we? So we'll stick the batteries on, get some power on, turn on the pack. Liverpool versus Villa. That's in the FA Cup, isn't it? If I remember correctly. I hope Liverpool side a strong team, get all the players injured, and we can go top of the league on the 17th. That'd be a good birthday present for me. We'll switch the IRS to a line. That's a nav, sorry. And then at the same time, seatbelt signs, no smoking signs, and emergency lights can come on. Strobe can come to auto, nav to on. And yeah, that is our overhead panel set up. That scoreline there sounds familiar from somewhere. I don't know where from. I feel like I've heard it before. Let's just turn the brightness up on these, shall we? Can't see a thing. Lock the door. ATC to auto. And yeah, we'll jump into the MCDU. Test it up, shall we? Let's jump down. Atsu, AOC, init, and we will pull the data from SimBrief. There we are. Estimated time of the flight is around 2.5 hours, give or take. I'll probably say closer to 3 once we include the arrival and departure. We will then go to the init page and request that, and pull that information from there, and bam, got it. Cruise level is 35,000 feet today, flight level 350, so we should be able to make some good progress. We go to our flight plan, and you can see our flight plan is already uploaded in there now. So we can go to Gatwick and set our departure. as always, we will go through the departure before we push back on stand, just to get an idea of what we're going to do once we take off. The active runway today is 08 right, and we are using an Inver 1 Zulu departure, which will bring us downwind on. So we'll take off, turn left again, bring us downwind, and then out. We'll go over the charts soon then, so we can get an idea of what we're doing. And we're going to be doing the RNAV approach for runway 09 in Gibraltar. No stars or anything. No, nothing. As it's a RNAV approach. So then we can go to the performance page. We will only have flaps 1 on this takeoff. Flex temp is 49 degrees. Thrust reduction is 1695, and our acceleration will be 3195. Transition altitude is 7,000, not 70, Christ. And then we'll get RV speeds. There we go. CDU is all set up. Now I'm gonna say, you're saying 3-0 Liverpool. Yeah, I think they'll beat them this time. I think last time was just a one-off fluke. But yeah, I think they'll beat them this time. Not sure what score it'll be, but 3-0 sounds pretty. Maybe 3-1. They might concede 1 or 2. I wouldn't expect a 7-2 though. I'd be surprised if that happened again. So we got no VORs on our departure either. So we will have a look. As you can see, we are here currently at Gatwick. This is 08 right here. So we will take off at a heading of 077. We will then, after 4.7 miles, make a left turn onto this track here, which is 347. By that point we will be at least at 2,500, no higher than 3,000, and a max speed of 220 knots. We will then have nearly 4 miles of that, where we will hold at 3,000 feet, keeping that max speed of 220, and then we'll make a left turn again, 259, and this is a downwind. This time it's max, so we can accelerate then. Accelerate to 250 knots, and then we can follow the departure route then to climb to 4,000 feet after Kilo Kilo Whiskey 19. We've got 7 miles to climb to 4,000 feet. And then after that we've got no more constraints. We are free to climb to flight level 350. Our live traffic is on, I believe. I'm not sure how accurate it is and whether it's actually. Oh, there's one aircraft there. Apart from that, it was quite busy on VATSIM. I jumped in just to see what it was like before the stream started. And on VATSIM, Gatwick was actually quite busy. But the controller seems to be getting quite annoyed with quite a few of the pilots not knowing what they're doing properly, and doing things when they weren't cleared to. So I quickly hopped off there before I made a mistake. And I came onto the street then. Gatwick in real life, yes, I believe it's quite. Even with the current what's happening at the moment, I believe it's still actually quite busy. Not ridiculously busy, but busy enough. So we'll go to the AOC menu and get a METAR request, so we can get an idea of the winds. When you're on VATSIM, you won't need to do this necessarily because the controller, you can tune ATIS, which will tell you most of the things you need to know, and also the controller will tell you some things too. Anything that is missing off the METAR page. However, we're not on VATSIM today, so we'll have to get it ourselves. So, wind is 06087, QNH is 1020, so we can set that. And apart from that, not much more information to get off there. 1020. So we can set that. Increase the brightness on this display here. And yeah, we'll set our multiplier to 3000, speed to 220. There we are. Won't set that yet. Just to make sure we don't overspeed or climb too high on our departure. So with that done, we can now look at getting pushed back, I believe. So we'll start the APU, switch the beacon on to show that we are almost ready to push back, and we can wait for the APU to start up. Nothing else left up here now. The Adaires are 2 minutes out from being aligned, but 1 minute out. It's showing only one view at the moment, which I'm assuming is you. So I'm not sure if they're actually in chat or... Hopefully if they are, then they're enjoying. Monitor this APU page. As you see, the exhaust gas temperature will climb and then it'll start to fall again. So it's falling again now as the N percentage rises. Oh yeah, you know, that's what I forgot to do. You know, whilst we're waiting for the APU, I will quickly see if I can do it. I even thought before that I needed to do it, and then I've run out of time. Let's see if I can quickly... If it's quick to do, then I will do it. If not, I'll definitely get it done for next stream. Let's have a look. Commands, custom, add a command. It's 5 minutes. There is a video on it. What I will do, I will apologise for not doing it this time. I completely forgot about it. And then for next time, I will definitely get it done. I'll do it on Monday or Sunday, one of the two. I'll definitely get it done then. But I apologise for not doing it earlier. I just completely forgot, to be honest. No excuses. I will hand in my wings. Resign from being a streamer. At an early age of 2 months. So our AP is ready, so we can request pushback from our mate Dave down there. Turn off the parking brake. Engine mode selected to ignition start. Fuel pumps on. And engine 2 can be started. 3 days, it is 3 days until, but 3 days is it? Or 4? 3 and a bit, isn't it? not long at all. And that means it's 10 or 11 to mine, is it? Not long at all now. Do you know what you were expecting to get, or what you've asked for? So we can go to ATC, tune ground. Ah, nice. I like those. I used to be into my football boots when I was when I was younger. I've now retired at the grand age of 19 after many injuries. Yeah, go ahead. Go and ask me. I'll see if I can answer it. Hopefully I can. So we can jump into the cockpit and we can start engine 1. Push back facing the west. And we can then stop our pushback tug. Set our parking brake, set our flaps. Just wait for our engine 1 start up now. Yeah, go ahead. Do you know the specs of it? I'll try and help. I'm not exactly clued up on it, but I have a general idea of what will work and what won't, I believe. So yeah. Yeah. Do you have Discord, really, or not? Oh, if you want to join, let me see if this works. Yeah. See if you can join through that. Maybe. I bet you can't, can you? Let's see if it works. Oh, maybe it does actually. So now we push back, we can turn off the APU. Set our taxi lights. Join that, and then either add me as a friend or put it in the chat. You're probably best off putting it in the chat, and then if I can't help you, then someone in there should be able to help you. So with the lights set, engine mode selected to normal. Yeah, put it in the Microsoft Flight Simulator chat. On the Discord, and either I'll try and help you or someone else will be able to help you through that. So we'll pull up Naviref and have a look at our taxi. I believe it's, from what I remember, it is Lima, Romeo, Juliet, Juliet 4, Juliet 1, and that'll take us to 08, right? Let's see if I'm right. So we'll taxi Lima, Romeo, down to past Romeo 1, right onto Juliet, all the way down to Juliet, and then past Juliet 4, past onto Juliet 1, holding point there, and then onto 08, right. My memory serves me well. So, let's have a look. So let's begin taxi, shall we? Parking brakes released. Cool. We'll see how well this goes with my new with my new throttle. So not my new throttle, my new side stick. If you ever dodge departure, you can blame it on that. Or me. One of the two. So we'll stick the nice Bailey. Yeah, so put it in there, and then someone will be able to, either me or someone will be able to help you then. Give you an idea on what you need. So I believe this is the standard route that a VATSIM controller would take you on if I was in that position there. Yeah, that's fine, Bailey. Do that. See how it comes up. And then just put it in the chat and see if... Yeah, to be fair, I've noticed that you don't really need a really expensive PC for this. It works pretty well on, I wouldn't say cheap, but cheaper versions of. Still expensive, but it does work well. So we can taxi onto Romeo. And this will take us all the way to Juliet, where we can turn right past the tower. There seems to be an aircraft taxiing up Juliet just here. So we will possibly hold short at Romeo 1 here, just here, see what he wants to do. Yeah, 200's good. 200's fine, I believe. I'll have to look at the specs of it, but that sounds pretty good, to be fair. So here we are, Juliet 1 just here. We'll hold short. I'm not sure where that aircraft is. Ah yeah, it is on Juliet. Let's hope he doesn't try and come onto Romeo, shall we? Yeah, just put the specs in the chat. Oh no, he actually is, he's backtracking. We'll quickly move out his way. He's backtracking on 208 left for some reason. We'll quickly jump on Juliet and try and get out his way. Hopefully he doesn't try and come right towards us now. No. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's going a bit slow to take off. Isn't going to take off at that speed. We'll just decrease this range actually. GB, that's a terabyte I believe, so that terabyte sounds pretty good. I think Microsoft Flight Sim does like 120 gig in total. So it's about a tenth of what all your storage. It's not too bad. 64-bit I believe is the Windows. 64-bit Windows, which is what I've got, so that's fine. That'll work well. What we will do, I'm going to quickly pause it and just turn up my audio. I realised to turn it down the other day to do a video on it. My YouTube video on how to learn VATSIM. You want to go and check it out? But yeah, I turned on my audio down for that. So we'll just turn it back up. 75, master 70. That'll do. decrease that taxi speed a little bit. It's looking like we're going to get the 09 arrival in Gibraltar, which is not around the rock. It's the easier approach of the two. Unfortunately, because as I said, I'm almost excited to do the harder one, but unfortunately it's not the right runway. I'm sure we can fix that. And it might change in flight anyway. Something might change and we might end up getting it. We'll have to see. The spec should be listed on there, to be honest. As you go onto it, the spec should be there. Let's continue our taxi now. We'll just stick Navigator on this other page. So Juliet 4 is the one right round the back, and that'll take us on to 08 right then. Getting pretty misty around the threshold of this runway, so might have a hard time seeing any arriving aircraft, but we should be okay. So we can set up for takeoff. So auto brake max, signs are on, cabin checked, spoilers are armed, flaps are takeoff, and takeoff config is tested. We set the strobe on because we are crossing the runway. And we can continue to Juliet 1, where we can quickly double check if there's any arriving aircraft. Which there is not, so we can be cleared for takeoff. We'll clear ourselves as there's a shortage for ATC. Weather radar on, predictive wind shear system on, transponder to TARA, landing lights are set, strobes on. Ooh. And in doing that we've managed to... It is takeoff time. What I'll do, I'll mute the music, see if we can hear the roar of the engines. Let's see. One final check. We're all good. So, also, not sure why there's a light on the threshold of the runway. I'm sure that's not supposed to be there. Very close to our wing. So let's start the takeoff roll, shall we? And we're going to put this new side stick to test to see how good it performs, or how bad I am with it. So, pitched 5 degrees nose down, increase the throttle, stable, and bring it to man flex SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. $80 knots. Release that pressure now. 100 knots. And V1, rotate. This is very different to having a yoke. It feels weird. So, gear can go up. I need to reassign a button for that. I've just thought now. See the shadow there? That's very good. So that should hold us at 10 degrees nose up now. So we can release that pressure. Thanks to our auto trim. Continue climbing to 3,000 feet now. Yes, 35. Well, remember too. 35,000 feet is our. And we can just set that to 220 knots. Continue climbing, and we can level off at 3,000 feet. Autopilot is set now. So we'll have a look at our charts. So as you can see, this is the departure we're flying now. Go flaps 0. So look out the window, shall we? Beautiful. Bring that back over here. So we maintain 3,000 feet for now, until we are at the Kilo Kilo Whiskey 19. What we can do is, as we have got rid of our cleared the airframe, got rid of our flaps, we can disarm the speed brakes. So it is saying it is Intel i5 cores. Storage. Looks pretty good to be fair. The i5 should be fine. The Intel HD graphics. I have not seen that graphics card before, so I'm not sure on that one. RAM, yeah, I would probably go for the upgrade. I should say upgrade available. I'd probably go for that. And storage, I would probably upgrade it to an SSD. Basically, an SSD just decreases the loading times on it, which for Microsoft Flight Simulators probably needed, to be honest. So yeah, those are the two I'd probably upgrade, like you say. They are available, so I'd probably upgrade those two. Apart from that, though, it looks pretty pretty solid, that. I can imagine it would work on there. So our nose light can go off now. And at this point, I imagine ATC would probably just let us climb all the way to 35,000. So flight level 350. As there's no traffic around, and we've not followed any traffic on our departure too, so set 350. Do you mean what are the specs on that one? On that is a Intel i5 with 4GB of RAM, 500GB of storage on a HDD. The graphics card, I'm not sure. I have not heard of that one. I only know NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm not necessarily sure. But those are your specs. But if you were to ask, if you copy and pasted that and put it in the Discord and asked about that, everyone would know what you're talking about. Those are the specs that didn't understand that. So, passing through 7,000, we can set standard pressure. We'll just take control of this climb. That is a ridiculous rate of climb there. So it says it our own at 2,500 feet a minute. And yeah, that is pretty much us done on our departure. Got lovely views of the English coastline there, the southern coast. And soon we're making that left turn. South then. Then making that left turn south towards Gibraltar. Let me quickly Google. Hang on. We'll wait until I'll get in the climb past 10,000 feet and get to cruise. Once we're at cruise, I will double check what that graphics card is. My graphics card is a 2080. If you search NVIDIA, hang on, I'll type it in chat so it's easy. Just copy and paste that. That's my graphics card. However, that is quite an expensive one, and I'd say it's way over what anyone would need. It can handle pretty much, like, probably ultra high ultra on this sim, so it's probably surplus to requirement, but I'm not complaining. Have a look at. Hang on, we have now passed 10,000 feet, so that's fine. Everything is set down here. Other radar can come off now, to be honest. Squawk, we are not doing anything, so that's fine. Straight to set. We'll set this to maximum range. Mine was a custom built PC, so I kind of chose the specs myself. I should probably link them in the description. Amy did say to do that, and never did. I was saying you told me to put the PC specs in the description, and I never did. I was caught up in trying to get the stream set up and completely forgot. What I'll do, I'll put them in the description for now. I'll put them in the chat for now. And then I'll put them in the YouTube description for next time. So it's a 99900K. NVIDIA 2080 Super. So what I did is I bought everything separate and then built it together, as that worked out cheaper than buying a PC as a whole. I have a 1 terabyte SSD, 2 terabyte HDD. What else is there? 32 bits of RAM. I'm trying to think of any other components that I've probably missed off. No, that is it. I can't remember what motherboard it is. It's an MSI motherboard. I don't know actually the name of it, but those are the main specs you probably need to worry about. So it's a pretty powerful one, but realistically, nobody needs a PC that's that. I've found it does struggle with a couple of things. Mainly the graphics card. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, it's only PC and Xbox. That's the only two platforms that you can play it on, that anyone can play it on. Unfortunately, it's because it's Microsoft, it's only limited to those two things. Otherwise, it'd be quite good if it were available on other places. But to be honest, I think you need a PC to be able to run this. The new Xbox can run it, obviously, but even with an Xbox, on an Xbox controller, you're going to struggle to be able to press all the buttons you need to, especially in a complex aircraft like this one. No, MacBooks won't be able to run it, unfortunately. I think that's, to be honest, MacBooks are expensive, like £1,000. You get a good PC for that. That performs a lot better than MacBook. So I'd definitely look at, if you're looking spend that much, then I'd look into that. What I'll do at some point is if you give me your, say your budget was £200, I'll try and look online for some good deals. I'll try and build one. Yeah, 200. I'll try and look for something online where you can build it, and I'll see how much that'll be. I imagine you'd be able to get something good that can run Microsoft Flight Simulator. Maybe something you should look into is like buying a second-hand one rather than new. Someone will be selling their one for cheaper than what a new one would be. And what I'll do is, let me try and find a website with the specs. PC specs. So if you go into this website, hopefully my own Nightbot doesn't try and ban me from chat. Go into that website, and there you'll be able to find, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to have a video that tells you minimum you need for both Intel and Ryzen PCs. The minimum you need. And assuming your internet is quicker than 5 megabytes per second, then you'll be alright. That's your download speed. That is. To be fair, most internet providers are providing better than that now, so it's probably not too much to worry about in terms of internet speed. I know at one point my when I first moved into my current house, I was getting 0.5 megabytes per second, 500 kilobytes per second. And honestly, you couldn't even load any websites up or anything. It was ridiculous how slow it was. And then suddenly we got fibre, and now we've got like, it ranges 70 to about 150 megabytes per second download, which is more than enough for what I need it for. And it's good enough to stream onto, which is most importantly. At the moment it's looking like we've got a bit of a tailwind too, which should help us along our way. Oh, and now we can set our level off that climb. I forgot to do that. And we can increase our speed now. So increase it to about 290. There is no ILS information. However, I do believe, so let's look at the charts for Gibraltar, shall we? What was it? LXGB, wasn't it? Is our iCal code. So I believe integrated graphics, I believe, is when your computer pulls your graphics from your motherboard. However, you're never going to get as good a graphics from a motherboard from a dedicated graphics card. So maybe I think you'd struggle with an integrated graphics card running Microsoft Flight Simulator on that. If I'm correct. Maybe someone in chat, maybe someone watching will be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that would be right. Let me just quickly, let's have a look at our stars. So, civil arrival. And we're not following any of these. We'll be following, coming from Pimos, is where we're coming from. So we'll vector ourselves onto the runway heading at Pimos. So yeah, that is pretty much the straight in. Not much else to really look at that. Runway 09, and we're looking at an RNAV approach. Or was it runway 27? Actually, I don't know. Now I've said that. I've just confused myself. I believe it's a... Oh no, we are 09. We are around the back. Well, this could make for an interesting landing. So it's Pimos around the back. Ah, okay. So I'm using a brand new flight stick I've not used before, and we're doing the hardest landing at Gibraltar. This could be interesting. Something not to be missed if I completely mess this up. Hopefully I won't. So let's have a look at our charts now, because we are landing 09, we know that. So from Pimos we are going to be tracking 258 to Bugov, all the way, to Golf Bravo 092. We'll track that. Then we'll make this right turn around the back, and that RNAV approach will bring us in. We'll enter this VOR here once we get a bit closer. 133.6, actually we'll just enter it now so we don't forget. 13, was it 113 or 133? Let's have a look. It was 113.6. So we'll enter that in our VOR. Frequency. Let's have a look on this. Oh. Actually, I'll put it on the screen. Why not? Let's just... Don't need to set up our approach. Don't even out of Britain. Don't need to do that yet. So we'll give it a nice outside view, and I will take a look at your link. If I can't... I think I've lost it. Let's just go back on it. Pull it up here. So 8 GB of RAM. Oh, so that's not too bad. That's pretty good, that. Considering you're getting a monitor too for the same price. That's pretty good. Only thing I'd say, like I was saying before, is that integrated on-box graphics. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator will struggle running on an integrated graphics card. I think that would run well on it, yeah. Just that would worry me, is that graphics card there. The fact it's integrated. Apart from that though, it looks pretty good, that. For the price too, you can't complain. Lovely view. Seems I've sorted out the outside view now, so I believe it's still running well on yours, isn't it? So I think I've solved my issue with being choppy when I go outside the aircraft. No, they wouldn't be like this. They wouldn't be that bad. I just believe that Microsoft Flight Simulator is a bit demanding on your graphics card. It can be even demanding on mine, so maybe you want... That PC is pretty good, and then get a dedicated graphics card then. Have a look at those specs I sent in the chat, and try and find one maybe. That's probably the best thing I can advise. Yeah. Apart from that though, it looks pretty solid. I wouldn't complain at that. Minute 350 now. And making our way into northern France. Yeah, exactly, for 150 quid. You cannot complain at that. That's for a really good price, actually. Yeah, there's multiplayer, yeah. So basically you both go into it and you'll be able to find me then. What I was going to do is, I appreciate that a lot of people don't use VATSIM, but I think a lot of people do. So I was gonna, when I get onto it on my streams, I was going to invite people to join me then on my streams in VATSIM. That way we can all fly together. But even in multiplayer you can join in. Yeah, you can do that. Shared cockpit, so you can have effectively two pilots in the cockpit. That's pretty. I don't think it works that well at the moment, but it's a good idea. And the way that these people, I think it's got your controls is the current one. The way it's set up is pretty good, but I just don't think it works really well at the moment. Maybe it just needs a bit of refining, but the base is there to be worked on, which is good. Let's have a look. Okay. Nope. Don't want to listen to him. Video producer. Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely when you get the sim. Yeah, we can you can jump in and we can do a stream. Hop in and we'll do a flight together if you're feeling up to it. So I'm just updating the title of the video for 2 seconds. Get rid of all that. Cool. Has to teach me because most of the things I'm... No, exactly. No, to be fair, I started off not knowing really much, to be honest. I hadn't simmed in about 5-6 years, maybe. So I started off really knowing not much at all. But yeah, if you jumped in, then we could I could try and teach you what I know. I believe I know pretty much a lot of it now. I think there's probably other streamers out there that know more, but I'm constantly learning, trying to improve my knowledge on it, so I can try and teach you what I know, which I believe is quite a lot. The main benchmark is I can complete a full VATSIM flight without not knowing what to do at any point, so that there is a pretty good indication. I know at least enough. Hopefully we'll get VATSIM onto the stream soon. It just has that like extra level of immersion too for both me and you. So at some point we will get on VATSIM. I'm currently practicing. I'm always practicing on it, so I'm going on it, but I'm like not streaming it and just seeing how I get along. Because once I can handle the workload of VATSIM itself, then that's when I can get on and do streaming at the same time. Then I think it's quite hard to do both at the same time when you're quite new to it. So, but yeah, once I've done it, then we can have a go then. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I've got a video on my YouTube channel, I believe. However, when I was uploading it, it was all fine. But when it actually got uploaded, for some reason it went a bit weird, and it didn't seem right. Plus, that one's not really up to date anymore. So I suppose I could do a new one in the near future, including the updated A32NX, I guess. So if you wanted to watch that, then you could. But yeah, the takeoff, it's not too difficult. It's more like a process. Done it a couple of times, and you get to know what to do next. And I think the hardest part is understanding it. Once you understand it, it's kind of, it comes to you naturally then to remember different things. So like I say, the hardest part is learning it, but it shouldn't take too long. I'm not promising I'm a good teacher, but I'll try my best. Let's have a look on VATSIM if who and what's online. Wow, we got, oh no, full coverage for France. Gatwick has got very busy now. Very, very busy. On VATSIM you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 aircraft at Gatwick at the moment. So it's looking pretty busy there. And then flying our route, there's not actually that much. No, there's not much at all there. And then once you get into Spain, it's not much coverage whatsoever, so as things stand, we probably dodged the bullet there. Otherwise we've been waiting on stand at Gatwick for a long time, I believe. Ah, hello little Jeff boy, how you doing? Hope you're okay, hope you're doing well. I'm glad you can join us. You've missed takeoff, however, you're going to see the exciting landing bit. I'm trying out the new flight stick I put in the Discord earlier, so that should be interesting. And it's a hard approach into Gibraltar, so very definitely will test my skills. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you for asking. Have you been up to much recently, or are you still stuck in the house like me? We'll see how good my landing is with it, because yes, I think Drawya does his does Train Sim World streams, isn't he? If that's where I've seen it. I'm really into flight sim. I'm more of a aerosexual, as I get called at work. So I'm more into aircraft than anything else. I'm not necessarily into sims that much more, aircraft sims. Oh, have you found how to get the deliveries now? Oh, that's good. Once you've done it once, it's alright then. It's a pretty easy process, isn't it? It's just trying to find the right folder to put them in. And I'm assuming you've got the that 747 South African livery now. Oh, you have it on your Xbox, the train sim. How'd you find it? How's it run on your Xbox? Is it pretty good, or? Was it the first livery you downloaded about, wasn't it? I'm still yet to do it. I need to find a good route with it. I've heard the Salty Simulations are doing a pretty good job on their 747 and improving it. So I might have to do a stream using that 747 soon. Maybe we could bank angles. what's that, like 25 degrees? Really? I hope no passengers on the toilet. There'll be a human waste everywhere. I'm trying to think of a nice word for it. Human waste. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try and maybe, definitely, that means. Yeah, I'll try and find a good route I can do in the 747. I said that once we hit 50 followers, I did say that we're gonna do a long haul. So if anyone has a suggestion on the long haul we can do, I am open to suggestions. I was thinking to America somewhere, so maybe the east to west, or west to, maybe west to east. No more than, I'd say, 8 hours. No more than 8 hours. I was thinking of doing the 747. Is what my idea was. Maybe like a Virgin to Manchester. I was thinking a Virgin flight to Manchester is a pretty good, like a classic route, isn't it? This one everyone thinks of. I thought that'd be enjoyable. So maybe like Orlando to Manchester, or maybe Las Vegas to Manchester. I don't know. Oh, Las Vegas, that's about 14 hours actually. That's probably too, it's probably too long. Actually, yeah, max I'd say is 11. 10. 10 we'll go 10. 10 hours maximum. So yeah, we can find a Virgin route using the 747, which is around anywhere up to 10 hours. It'll be a long live stream, put it that way. I will yeah, I was considering that with the 787, but I think I prefer flying the 747 at the moment. I was thinking maybe like JFK to Heathrow. I want to fly into Manchester ideally because they got the they've got the nice scenery there from Macosim. So I was thinking flying to Manchester. I think Orlando to Manchester is the classic, isn't it? That's one like you think when you think Virgin 747. I think Orlando to Manchester. So I think that's what we'll do. Possibly, unless you come up with something. Yeah, I could do Cancun in the Dreamliner, the 2E Dreamliner, couldn't I? That's 10 hours. That's right on the limit. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Sounds like a pretty good flight. Dubai to Manchester. I would be able to do that in. I'm trying to think of a. Maybe when. I'm looking forward to the fly-by-wire A380. That's what's kind of like. I'll do some Dubai. Definitely do some Dubai to Manchester flights then, using the A380, the absolute beast of an aircraft. Definitely then. We're a bit limited with our aircraft at the moment, aren't we? So hopefully the Aerosoft CRJ is released within the next month or two. That'll give us some new options of routes then. Some like nice regional hopping. You know, it's funny you say that. I've never actually flown to Athens yet in this sim. Or flown from it. So maybe, yeah, we could do Athens to Manchester. Do you know if there's any real life flights? Maybe Aegean? Or Anyone that runs an A320 that goes from Athens to Manchester, that'd be a pretty nice flight. Oh yeah, definitely. Any Greek area when it's sunset, oh, it's next level. Ah, thank you, Bailey. Thank you. That won't be our long haul. That's about 4 hours, that, isn't it? We can do that in the A320. But yeah, I've got a plan. The A320 from Athens, Bailey. I was considering, but I've got a plan, which will, if all goes well, I love the Aegean Airlines, their new Neo livery. Very, very nice livery. But yeah, I've got a plan to do to do almost a series, which will, if it all comes together, it will start early April, late March. I don't want to say anything too much yet. Oh, they actually do operate from Athens to... Ah, brilliant. Thank you. Well, in which case, we can do that, can't we? Possibly we could do that Sunday, even. At our next stream. I've got no other planned streams yet, or planned routes, so definitely we'll do that one. What would you prefer? Flying from Manchester to Athens, maybe? Or Athens to Manchester? Which way around? Can't seem to find any. Are those flights from Manchester direct, or is it via somewhere? Oh yeah, Manchester EasyJet, there we are. Definitely found one. A320. Just having a look for one more, maybe. I fear that we're doing a lot of EasyJet flights at the moment. It's not a problem, but ooh, that could be a good shout. Barbados to Manchester. Is that Virgin a 747 does that flight? Or used to do that flight at least. I imagine they don't do it anymore. Barbados in the Bahamas, isn't it? I think. I don't even know now, I'm double. Or is it like halfway across the... Oh, that's Bermuda. Oh, here's the Bahamas, found it. And let's try and find the airport for them. The main airport. Oh, I might have just found it because this is a busy one. No, there's a small aircraft. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe not. That seemed the busiest though. It was very busy. Oh, is this it? Why am I struggling to find the main airport in the Bahamas? I would like that one. I'm thinking the 747's got a lot more progress on at the moment, and I think with the 787, they won't be able to make progress on it because FlightZilla won't unlock the files because Quality Wings are doing it, unfortunately. So they won't, well, not unfortunately, it's going to be a good aircraft in the end, but for the moment it's pretty much, it's not unusable, but it's not very user friendly, and I think flying the 747 will be a bit better at the moment, so maybe we're going to do that. Once the Quality Wing 787's out, then definitely we'll, I'm going to buy that and definitely use that. But until then, I think the 747 for our long hauls. Cloud cover over France is a bit extreme, isn't it? Looking pretty horrible. Let's have a look on the map. Where are we? Whereabouts are we? Just past that northern quarter. Heading to northern Spain. Hopefully the weather not increases. Gets better as we get a bit closer to Gibraltar. I don't fancy a blind landing. A blind landing into Gibraltar visual. Let's just adjust this view a little bit, shall we? Ah, lovely. Is there a way you can turn it to see the inside of what, Bailey? Let's see if we can say. Oh, there's not much. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting a fuel tank on the inside of the wing. You can see all the hydraulic pipes here, which is pretty cool. And you can see yellow, green, and blue should be somewhere. I'm assuming that one is blue. That's pretty cool. Oh no, you can't actually see it. No, when you go inside the plane, it's just this. They haven't actually modelled that, unfortunately. Payware add-ons do, but unfortunately, FlightZilla haven't. Kenya Airways 787 to Nairobi to Manchester. That'll be pretty good. Definitely once the there we are in the flight deck. That goes quiet. It's cool how it recognises that actually. But yeah, definitely once the 787 from Quality Wings gets released, I will definitely consider doing some kind of nice 787 flights then. That'd be good. But until then, we will use the Salty Simulation 747, as I believe that is a pretty good aircraft, to be honest. Let's have a look if I can find. I can't find it then at the actual the proper airport. Barbados. Grantley Adams International Airport is the one I'm looking for. Oh Christ, don't get onto that. My recent points were terrible. I'll have a look. I did horrible there. Arthur's Town, did I say? Yeah, everyone else around me seemed to do good, and I actually did horrible. To the point where I might as well just back out the league now. It's not worth it anymore. I am really struggling to find this Bridgetown. Ah, I'm looking in completely the wrong place then. That's the Bahamas. Well, you're seeing Barbados, aren't you? Well, that would explain a lot as to why I can't find the bleeding right place. Here we are. So, nice. So I can find some 747 flights from here, and that's where we can do it. I think 72 points you got. Christ. Let me find what I got. But I think that is the flight we're going to do, you know? Virgin Atlantic 747 Barbados to Manchester. Ah, hello Chigamas on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us. How are you? Are you okay? I hope I pronounced your name right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were just discussing, anyone that might have missed it, we were just discussing our long haul flight for when, possibly, whenever I reach 50 followers, we're going to do our long haul flight. Oh! Thank you very much for subbing to the channel. Thank you very much for that. 11 subscribers on YouTube now. But yeah, we were just discussing our long haul flight, and I think for now, my best option would be Barbados to Manchester in a Virgin Atlantic 747. That is what I'm thinking. Oh dear. Thank you, Bailey, for coming on the I'm from YouTube too. I was wondering why the viewers suddenly took a peak of 5. This was all doubling up. Let's have a look at how many points I got. I don't believe there's a lot at all. That was it. 33 is what I got. I did absolutely terrible. Shamnator, yeah, I'm not sure where Shamnator is. Might be busy at the moment. Usually Friday night's a pretty good time for everyone. For everyone to come on. They're not usually that busy at Friday nights. I think that was the last time we, that's when the channel grew the most, I think. Was last Friday night I did. So I thought, you know what? Sounds like a pretty good time to stream that. Try and up the discovery of the channel, so we can finally do that long haul that we're all waiting for. Maybe at some point. So there is France, just off to our left over there. Oh, the Latland flight. Oh, probably 2.5 hours, I would say. I was still working out Twitch them, to be honest. I haven't actually uploaded the video. It didn't upload after I finished the stream. But I believe it was about 2.5 hours. Just gonna open. Let's have a look. I can't find it, however, what I'll do, I'll just Google it. I just want to try and find something that might add a bit of realism to our streams. Luke Air Tool, that's it. That's the one we want, isn't it? Luke Air Tool Pro. And we can add announcements that way. So we're actually going to download that actually now. Oh no, not now, in case it crashes crashes the sim. But we'll download that, and it gives us announcements as though we're makes it more immersive actually. That's what it does. So we'll add that for our next flight, which will be, I'm thinking Sunday, and I'm thinking Athens to Manchester. Sounds pretty good to me. Is your girlfriend? I don't know actually. She was working before and she was up here. I think she's gone downstairs now, so she's possibly watching, she's possibly not. I'm not sure. If she's not, then I'll have a word with her later on. Have a serious chat. Yeah, we're making pretty good progress now. I've had to disable the preview, so I can't actually see what you guys are seeing. Hence the bar at the top missing. Oh, whoops, hence the bar at the top that you guys can see, but I can't. What is that? If anyone could, or Bailey or Lil Jeff Boy, if you could tell me how long is left on that ETA? How much time is left on that? That's how long we've got left on the flight. I'm gonna guess it's about an hour and 45 maybe. Oh, 1 hour 20, that's pretty good. Thank you. Oh, cheers guys. That's not too bad. Making good progress then, aren't we? I hope we've watched that. I've got online school on Sunday, but yeah, don't worry. If you can, then that's great. If you can't, no problem at all. Although I will say, rest in peace for you having to having to do online school on a Sunday. I feel for you. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to. I'll see you on the stream then. Oh Christ, bit of turbulence there. Does she type in chat? No, not at the moment. I think she just watches, to be honest. If she's here, then I think she has typed before. Oh, sorry. I think she has typed before. Not this stream. She's called Vesto Potato if she's on, but I'm not sure if she is. Let's have a look. Users in chat. If those are current user, I don't think she's in there. Those are... Yeah, it's 5, isn't it? Moderators, yeah. No, I don't think she's in chat. I'm not sure what she's doing. She's downstairs doing something. Probably snacking. I had McDonald's for lunch and then she said she was full, but I bet she's downstairs eating chocolate or something now. That's how it always goes. Muslim countries, so they go to the mosque on Friday. Ah, okay. Ah, that makes sense. So your weekend is Friday, Saturday. Okay. So technically you only get 2 days for the weekend then, really, don't you? So it's, I guess we do too, but... Should do a stream flying. I've tried to convince her. She's not having it at the moment. I tried to say if she came up. To be fair, she had a go. Not on stream, but she had a go at flying the Cirrus around. I think she's in South Korea. She did a pretty good job, to be fair. She didn't crash it. She gets the basics at least. I'll have to try and convince her at some point to come on. I'm pretty lucky though. Because I only work Monday to Thursday. I get Friday off, so I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And at the moment, I'm on furlough Monday, Tuesday, so I'm actually only working Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's not too difficult of a week for me at the moment. I'm pretty lucky. She should meet us all. Yeah, I know. I know. I keep on telling her. Meet some friends. I'll message her. I'll drop her a quick message now. Tell her to come on. I've sent her a message now. I hope she's not. I think she's downstairs. Let's see what she says. Barcelona is another nice place to fly to, thinking of it. Yeah, Barcelona's a nice place actually, Albert Airport. And they've got some good scenery there. I mean, you have to pay for it, but... yeah, I think it's quite good. I think it's quite good. That's one thing. I think Athens is an airport, isn't it? There was came as like a premium airport in the sim. Barcelona's a pretty nice flight. Maybe like somewhere in Europe to Barcelona I could do. To be fair, even at the moment, on Friday night, it's looking pretty well staffed at the moment. Let's just load it up and I'll bring it over. Oh, let me put some music on too, actually. Athens will look good, but the all blue. Oh Christ, it's real loud. That is very, oh dear, this is very angry music. It's like proper screamo. I can only apologise for that. Everyone's ears are bleeding now. There we go. It's not very good. Should we go on to some more? You know what we find? Let's find some Spanish music, shall we? Spain. Here we go. Here we go. Get some Spanish. Get in the theme of Spanish whilst we are on our way there. Actually, we're crossing the border soon, I think. So it's perfect. Yeah, look at that. We're getting to the northern border. We'll have some Athens. We'll have some. Sorry, not Athens. Look at the chat. We'll have some Spanish music in the background to announce our arrival. Yeah, looking at fluffy clouds, listening to some absolute screamo music. You flew to Athens with your school? Wow. My school did no trips like that. In college I did Stockholm and Barcelona, but not in school. Christ. I did message her, I don't think she's going on. She's got nervous now. Lovely Spanish music, getting you in the mood. In the mood for flying Spain. All our members at my school are like really rich, so a lot of them complain and really want to fly Emirates business class on a 4-hour. Honestly, tell you about being entitled. Wanting to fly business class on Emirates. I mean, if your school could afford that, then wow. Yeah, I think most of the viewers, to be fair, have come from you guys logging on twice with your YouTube. I think that was why. Getting me in the Spanish mood. Should we turn it up? There we are. Spanish music is actually quite good. I enjoy listening to Spanish music, you know. I do enjoy it. It's that good, you don't even need singing. Wow, just look at that like airspace around London. That London controller's having a whale of a time of it. Jeez. I'll turn it down a bit. It's probably a bit too loud for enjoyable viewing, but there we go. It's good music, isn't it? I enjoy that. I've heard this song before. I've heard this song. Oh, it's We Wish You Merry Christmas, that's probably why I've heard it. Jeez, I don't want Christmas music on. Past that. There we go. Oh, you've tabbed YouTube. Thank you. Now we can look out the window. We can pretend we got our earphones in, and we're actually on a flight to Gibraltar, as Bailey will be in a couple of months for his Christmas present. They should, shouldn't they? I think they should. Full blast through the pilot should get it on his Spotify and just put it through the microphone. Then that way, everyone can enjoy their flight to Spain. I did actually find out, right? These little sharklets on the... not sharklets, almost fins on the engine. So what they're for is... what they do is, as the air hits this, they direct air into the most efficient area of the wing. To generate more lift, which I didn't know. I found out recently, actually. So yeah, they're to direct air and generate more lift using the wing. Then, very clever. It'll be in a couple of months. You have to play this exact playlist when you go in. This is what you'll be seeing and listening to. I'm looking at some flights, to be honest, soon. I'm sick of being in the UK. I want to go somewhere, even just a city break in Europe, just something to get out of the UK for a couple of, say like a week. Not even a week, 5 days would be enough for me. And then head off somewhere in the summer. Hopefully when everything's back to at least some kind of normality. At that point, we can get back to something we enjoy. Yeah, Sharm el-Sheikh. I actually enjoyed my my trips to Egypt when I was younger. Getting off the plane, no matter what the time in Sharm el-Sheikh, and you just got a rush of heat, didn't you? Saying that, it's the same where Lil Jeff Boy is in Dubai. Honestly, getting off the aircraft there was something different. Yeah, I filmed Monarch on the Monarch A300. It's a very weird experience. The cabin isn't splitting, like, doesn't have galleys halfway down. You can see. I was sat at the back and I could see right down to the flight deck. It was very weird. I didn't like it. It was too weird. Now into Australia, you need a. Oh, really? So basically, the only way you can get into Australia is by being 80-year-old or above. Anything else, you'll not be able to get in here. Yeah, to be honest, Johannesburg is pretty hot in the summer. Anything compared to the UK. That's really to get away. Exactly, yeah. In the UK, yeah, we'll be able to travel in maybe 2026. I'm thinking is our next allowed travel. I looked online today actually, and it said I am 37 millionth in the queue to get the vaccine. My first dose of the vaccine, which will lead me to be September time, I think, is when I'll be able to get the vaccine in the UK. That's when I'm expected to get it. So it's pretty. I feel like it's like maybe next year. I was expecting it. So if that does happen, then that's pretty close to be fair. Yeah, I've heard at school you need to take tests every week. I wouldn't want to take the test every week. I've had 2 COVID tests. Neither of them I enjoyed. Actually, I had to do it 3 times because the first time I didn't do it right the first time, so I had to go back for another test and shove that thing up my nose second time. And that was not enjoyable in the slightest. My friend told me this. No comment, Lord Jeff Boy, no comment. You've had one. They're not nice. I had to do it myself, and you just shove it up your nose and shove it down your mouth. Just shove it where things aren't supposed to go. Did not enjoy it one bit. I think I've already had COVID. I think I had it back in March. I had a really bad cough. Like temperature like you never believe. Like ridiculous. So I think I had it back in March, so I'm relatively safe now, to be honest, I think. You had 3 tests, it was COVID. Also, in Dubai airport they actually test you there and then. See, that's what we're doing wrong. In the UK, we just gotta let people in freely. No tests or anything, just come on, walk through. No problem at all. I wish she tested positive. Did she get fall ill or was she okay? Apparently you don't need it down the back of your throat and you can have it up. Oh, I don't know, to be honest, Bailey. Neither's nice. Be right back, no problem, yeah. No rush. Ah, okay, so the only test review did by resident. Still better than the UK, I guess. The UK is absolutely terrible. Ah, okay, that's not too bad of a Simpson then, I guess. Not too bad at all. I'm glad she's okay now, though. There we are, just crossing over to the border of Spain. So you tested negative even though that your mum tested positive? That's weird. I wouldn't expect that. How long is it from taking the test you find out? Just to go back in quarantine until you know the test or test result? I think the key for this approach, having looked at it, is being prepared, being down early, and being prepared. If you're not prepared and you're not down early, I think that's when you're going to struggle. Unfortunately, there's not much information regarding altitudes, unless perhaps here. Oh yeah, there is. 092. No, there's not. Took 24 hours for the result, and you have to quarantine. Ah, okay. That's fair enough, to be fair. Missed approach. We might expect a missed approach, which will just be flying straight over the airport and then back out to Cooksox and to Pimos, and then we'll try again. We should have enough fuel. We have enough fuel on board today, so go around maybe. Oh, sorry. So Pimos, up Mup. We'll have a look on here, which will bring us then. I'll probably fly up to Unbut, and then fly the next approach in then. So yeah, that's not looking too bad. Wonder what the arrivals for the military is. Oh, this song's getting me in like a holiday. I want to be on holiday. Oh dear. Some people got stuck in Johannesburg because you have to get a negative test 48 hours before the flight. They had a flight connected. Oh dear. So then when... Oh dear. So when that happens, then you get stuck in Johannesburg then. Until you test negative, I assume. Which could be a week. To be honest, at the moment, it's probably not even worth travelling. Just in case anything was to happen like that. I probably would say it's not worth it. You know when you're on holiday in like a European Mediterranean country, like Greece or Spain, this is the kind of song you listen to when you're eating pizza at night in the restaurant. And it's really got me in the mood to just go on holiday. Which is really upsetting actually, considering it's the middle of winter. It's just one of those songs. It's getting more intense now too. Listen to that. We took our test 2 days before at 9:30. Jeez, imagine. Imagine. If you got delayed, then you'd have been stuck in Johannesburg for a good amount of time. Another 2 days at least, wouldn't it? Forget that. What a banger this is. Might just move to Spain, never come back to the UK. I should stream more often at, what was it, 9 o'clock my time, so 1 o'clock your time? I'll have to stream more that these times. I know what you mean though, it's quite... There's music too, and the scenery. 1 AM, yeah. There's music in the scenery, it does get in the mood, doesn't it? I wonder if actually... I don't know, I'm just testing out my... Will it work now? Oh wait. What is this now? Like, new view. There we go. So if I hit that, and then hit... I guess it's a better view of... Look at that! That's cool. Those are the presets on my new stick. I don't want to touch the throttle, otherwise you might. Oh, welcome back, Bailey. You've just missed an absolute Spanish banger. However, on to the next one. They all seem to be good songs at the moment, so going pretty well. We're not crashed. Got enough fuel, and we're still cruising at 35,000 feet, so I'd say pretty well. I have to go for... Ah, cool, yeah, no problem, Bailey. No problem at all. That is still enough time to see our landing in Gibraltar. Whether it's a landing or a crash landing, I don't know yet. We'll have to see how well I can perform with this new stick. I'm expecting a sunset landing. I set the time 54 minutes. Thank you, Jeff Boy. 54 minutes. Making good progress. We got about a 30 knot headwind, unfortunately. That's slowing us down a little bit, but yeah, 10 o'clock. Let's say, yeah, you're about maybe 10 past, quarter past 10. Once we've slowed down and stuff. I think that ETA or the estimated time of arrival is calculated based on our current speed. Obviously, we'll have to slow down at some point. So yeah, add about 15 minutes onto that ETA, and that will be our landing time, which is 20 past 10:15 in the... Yeah, we're going around the rock. Yeah, we're going around the rock. Right round the back. Let me show you on a navigraph. So yeah, we're going right round the back, following Bug Off, and these waypoints here, and we're landing through the bay approach. I updated the title of the video too, because I thought it would be more interesting to watch than a normal straight-in approach. So yeah, we're doing a bay approach. I wonder if I set that. If this counts down, then we're in for a treat. Oh no, not yet. You've got all night. Good, you're gonna need it. No, we should be done. A bit like 2 o'clock your time, but... Yeah, definitely. We'll go into drone cam, Bailey, and we'll have a look around Gibraltar City. I believe it's on. This is the airfield here. I believe it's on the north side, isn't it? So the rock's here, 1,000 feet rock. Tells you here. I believe that's it there, isn't it? But yeah, it's an interesting landing here. Pretty much from Golf Bravo 9 Foxtrot. 09 Foxtrot. We are flying visually, pretty much. Mixed approach altitude is 4,000 feet, max 230 knots. So we'll set that one once we get closest to the ground. But yeah, keep an eye on that. Pretty nice approach into Gibraltar. For now though, we can enjoy the music and the views. I'm just keeping an eye on VATSIM because I want to kind of see how what kind of Friday night seems to be the time, doesn't it? It just gets like either Heathrow and Gatwick, you got delivery, ground, tower, and approach. Then you got control. Southwest and centre. Christ alive. Manchester, you got tower and approach. Liverpool, you've got approach. Edinburgh, you've got ground and approach. You got pretty much full coverage to London there. All Central Europe, you're pretty covered. Wow. Friday night, VATSIM seems to come alive. Ah yes, I think when we did our flight Gibraltar to the UK, I think Gibraltar to Manchester, wasn't it? I saw the road, and they have the barriers on either side stopping people coming through. I thought it was quite cool. Ah, so Marseille control covers this airport, I assume too. Where's the airport? I know it's here somewhere. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely want to. I want to go to Gibraltar at some point. My mum went. She went to where did she go? Somewhere in the south of Spain, and she ended up in Gibraltar as part of that. She drove down to Gibraltar. But yeah, she said it was not really nice. She went on the Gibraltar Rock, and there's monkeys up there apparently, which is quite cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly grab a drink and something to eat. I'm getting hungry and thirsty now. I won't be long at all. I'll try and be quick. Maybe 5 minutes, so. And now we're back for the yeah, no problem, Bailey. Be back in 10. I'll be back in 5, so no problem at all. I'll just read the comment. Yeah, there's monkey. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to do that. That's pretty cool. And some people are pretty much Los Angeles to Cape Town. Christ, what's that, about 14, 15 hours? Once I hit like a really good milestone, I will do like a ridiculously long. Well, saying that, as part of my planned upcoming series that begins in April, late March, April, we are going to be doing possibly about a 17, 18 hour flight it could turn into, which would be interesting. 22 hours, Christ. Yeah, it's way too much time, isn't it? Yeah, the one I'm planning to do would take about 16, no, about 18 hours, which would be pretty good. London to Manchester. Manchester to Liverpool. It's a nice and short flight. So yeah, I'll be 5 minutes just going to grabbing a drink. If anyone comes to chat, if you won't mind, you can tell them that I'll be back in very shortly. If anyone says hi and I'm not here. But yeah, I'll be back in. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. I'll be back in 5 minutes. In the meanwhile, you can enjoy the Spanish music. See you in a couple of minutes. Oh dear God. What the hell has happened here? Just in time to rescue it. Which way we're heading now? Are we heading the wrong way now? Oh no, we're heading the right way. Let's hit direct to Cruiser. What? What just happened? That could have ended very badly. Jeez. I'm just reading back through the chat now of you two. Oh dear, oh god, this bank angle. But oh god, oh no, oh dear. What is happening? Right. We'll set it ourselves. Sorry for eating that one, mate. I'll mute it whilst I'm eating. Right, let's delete E-log from our... I think that's what's causing the problem. I think this is... yeah, so let's... this should fix the problem now. Well, you're lucky to say that. We got stick bags on board for our passengers that have come for an absolute nightmare. Jeez. I just came back and I was just seeing an absolute... ridiculous bank angle. Oh shit, let me turn on APU. What's it doing? Is it making it to right again, isn't it? I don't know what the problem is. We'll need to restock on vomit bags on the way out, on the way back, sorry. That's for certain. If you want to tell me we have to fly us manually all the way to Gibraltar, I am not going to be happy. I can't think what the problem would be. It just doesn't seem to be listening to the flight director or anything. See, the flight director's saying what it should be saying. This is bizarre, and I've never come across this before. So why is it doing it now? Let's just see. After I keep on a mouse and turn the plane manually. I should turn left and I try to turn left by turning right. Oh yeah, I can imagine. So like, you end up just flying your way, flying your way around by turning left and right, then left and right. That's how I fly. That's how I drive ships on things. Oh, we might be listening to the flight director now. Is it? Or is it not? Yeah, definitely. As soon as the wheels leave the ground, you want to get autopilot right on. Let's see if this fixes it. What is the problem? I have never seen this before, it just doesn't follow the flight directors. I'm trying to think if something happened as I left. Because it's weird that it happened only as I leave the sim to do its thing. I wasn't pressing anything before, but... It just seems to be slowly rolling. Let's check that this is properly centered, shall we? So I can't think of anything there that's wrong. That could be causing the problem. And even when I try that, it's still banking to the right. Both engines still got power, so that's not explaining it. Has anyone got any suggestions? I definitely don't. I'm out of ideas. I've just never seen this before. I'm gonna have to. If you're gonna tell me I have to fly it manually. I was trying to see if I could load the flight back in, but I'm scared I'll lose it then. Let's see if it... No, here we go. It's going to start slowly banking us to the right. And completely not follow the... to Crescent. Temporary direct. Now let's hit that. No, not going to follow it. I have literally never seen this in my life. I just won't follow the flight directors. The other thing I can think of is uncentered itself, so maybe my joystick is off-centered to the right, maybe just such a little bit, but it's actually causing this right turn. But I don't know how to fix that. It's in controls, I imagine. Yes, and preset manager. Reset to defaults. And then we'll just go back. We'll go to this one. Clear input, validate. Apply and save and see if this fixes it. It's so weird now. Ah, welcome back, Bailey. We're still having some problems with this this aircraft. Well, yeah, I managed to stop the turn, but now look, if I just don't touch anything, it's going to start turning as slowly and slowly as it did before. You can see there. I don't... So yes, I did fix it, but then it's not permanently fixed. We're back on track at least. Yeah, we saw what happened there. We don't need to go that far again. We've run out of sick bags now, so there's no more to give to the passengers. I just need to figure out why it's doing that. Yeah, maybe as I was thinking, but then I can't think of how to fix it. Oh, maybe if I... So it's this one, isn't it? Maybe if I could just create a little... Maybe like a 5% dead zone. And then done. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. Has that fixed it? No. This is like... makes for very boring viewing, however. It probably does need fixing. Oh, is it going both ways before? Neutral is 0%. Dead zone of... Let's just create a stupid dead zone, just to see what happens. Let's see if this just... Nothing to do with the dead zone then. So we can just set that back to normal. Oh, I'm really stuck to what? Reduce the reactivity of it? Maybe. Yeah, that's a joystick on the right hand side just there, yeah. I'll have to put a message in a group chat in a Discord later on, see if anyone else has the same problem. Because that is quite annoying. And I can't think of what's causing it. You know what it might be? Oh, I fixed it. As if. Oh, I know what it was all this time. I fixed it. As if it's that. So you know what I would have done? As I've left the room, so let me tell you the story. It's gonna sound weird. So I've got my new joystick, but that doesn't have a port on it, which allows my throttle to work, which is the Cessna ProFlight throttle. That only can work with my yoke, as opposed to my side stick. So what I've got is my yoke down to the side of me, and it was leant up against the wall. And then I've got a wire going from the yoke to the throttle to let the throttle work, and then I've got my side stick plugged into another USB MFPC. So as I've got up to go to get a drink downstairs, it was all well and good because the yoke was standing on the wall, but as I pushed my chair back, I think I've then moved the yoke just a tiny bit. So then it's now putting us in a right turn, ever so slightly, but over time it's then putting us in a right turn. And then when I got back, obviously it stayed there. I've just laid it flat on the ground and it's fixed it. So that was definitely the issue. It was enough where it wasn't disconnecting the autopilot because the bank of the turn was that steep, but it was doing enough where it was just drifting us off course. And it's all become apparent when I worked out what it was. Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, the main thing is we fixed it. And we're now 240 miles away from our destination. So, it's past some time. Jeez. I was worried my flight stick was the problem, but at least that's not a problem. Descent, that Bailey is a very good question. What's that? 80, another 80, maybe Vulpe. So see here, maybe just south of Vulpe, about where that 160 marker is now. I think. Maybe just a bit before that. Give us enough time. We're at flight level 356, it's quite high. What we can do though is go into our performance. Actually no, we're going to our MCDU, ATSI, AOC, and get some METAR information for Gibraltar. We will get it at some point. Will we? There we are. So, 260 at 24. Oh dear. It's looking pretty gusty at, at Gibraltar. 24 knot. That's 260. What's the. Oh, so it's pretty much a dead headwind. However, it's 25 knot at that rate. So that's pretty serious headwind, that. To the point where you'd have to, in real life, you'd probably consider doing one approach, two approaches, maybe then going to a different airport. It's quite strong. QNH is 0999. It's 11 degrees. It's a pretty nice day in Gibraltar compared to... this roller coaster ride. Yes, I could do. I could do. At the moment, I'm not getting like... So you've got like 3 viewers now. It's not to the point where I can kind of handle it myself. If chat got a little busy, so say we got to a point where we're getting like average viewers of 20 per... That's when I probably look at getting a mod. Even average of 10 active chatters in the chat. 10 average people talking in the chat, that's probably when I look at getting a mod. Before then, I don't think I'll really need one. I can kind of handle it myself, I think. But yeah, at some point I will, if we continue to grow in the rate we have on Twitch, I'll consider trying to find one then. So we can go into our performance. So it's windows 260 at 24 knots. That's not a temperature. Please don't have... Thank you. Transition altitude as from the charts, 6,000 feet. Temperature is 11 degrees. QNH is 0999. Now from the charts we can get our minimum... Yeah, exactly. If we're lucky. I'm not expecting subs, to be honest. I don't expect people to... they can watch for free, can't they? So I wouldn't expect it at all. Very nice though. NW offline is network. So NW is network and then offline obviously because we're not on any network, so VATSIM or iBow. I would use VATSIM. But yeah, we're not on there, so... Yeah, but I would... That's what I mean, Bailey. I wouldn't... If you're going to get Twitch Prime for other things, then yeah, sure. But I wouldn't want you to spend your money on Twitch Prime just for me. I would feel bad. Ah, yes, you have. I can tell you got the... you got your crown in chat. You're flexing on Bailey. Straight in London room 09. And we got an MDA of 374. There we go. Much better now. I'm joking. Keep it. It shows you an alpha twitcher. Sorry, what? 374. You are the boss. Oh, look at the clouds now. Wow. You know what we could do with a view just like... Maybe we just move back a little bit. Oh no, I won't do that. Oh, I just want to get so we can see the sun at the same time. I guess we can't do that. We can do this though. If we go to the co-pilot seat, we can have a... Wow. Now that, ladies and gents, you've made your own crown. That works, I guess. I mean, it's a crown. This feels weird being in a co-pilot seat. On Monday, probably not. No, I am actually considering. I'm not sure if you've heard of the streamer, but Philbert Flies is on YouTube. On Monday, I'm going to be joining him on VATSIM for a flight he's doing. So yeah, I'll be joining him. I think he usually does his flights around midday on Monday. So if you wanna, you can always head over to his channel, and you'll be able to hear me on the network. You'll be able to hear me then. So, but yeah, I think I'll be streaming on Sunday. Yeah, Philbert Flies, Jeff Boy. That's the one. Yeah. Have you heard of him? He's very good, to be fair. I've spoken to him a couple of times in his chat, and he's very nice. A very good streamer, so I enjoy his streams. So yeah, I said I'd join him on VATSIM for his next stream, which happened to be... Ah yeah, on YouTube. He's doing well for him. He's got 2,000 subs, and he only started as this sim came out, so he's doing really well for himself. Yeah, 2.3k he's growing still. But yeah, he can't. So he said the other day that he got to Twitch affiliate, which is 50 followers on Twitch, and they had to make the choice of either YouTube or Twitch, because obviously when you're affiliate on Twitch, you can't stream to YouTube. You can only stream to Twitch then. And he said that obviously his following on YouTube is a lot greater than his following on Twitch, so he said he chose YouTube, which is fair enough. You can understand it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. I found the best way to grow on YouTube in the flight sim world is by doing reviews or doing tutorials. However, I feel like now, unless you guys can think of anything, I feel like everything's been done, and if I just do it, I'll be copying. Like Philbert Flies does his reviews, the British Geek does tutorials on VATSIM. Unless there's some kind of other tutorial, or... That's why I tried doing a tutorial every day, just to mix it up and try and get some more following on YouTube. However, at the moment it seems unsuccessful. I got about 7 views in a day, so... Ah yeah, F+PRJ, he's good. I enjoy his videos. I used to watch his Microsoft Flight Sim videos. Wow, look at that side. Yeah, he's very good. He's very good. I'm more of a fan of like realistic flying that he does, like messing around, doesn't he? I believe he does some proper flying too, but most of his videos like funny, like you say, funny moments. Yeah, I guess people have the preferences, don't they? I'm more. My aim was to provide like a realistic stream. So trying to find real world flights and not be too... So that was the aim of the channel. More realism than anything else, but... I'll try and think of some ways to help the YouTube channel grow. Some kind of tutorials on something. Oh yeah, definitely. If I wasn't speaking, then this would be ridiculous. I couldn't watch a video where it's just like, if I was just not speaking in the background. I'll lose interest in about a minute. On streams, the person streaming has to be talking, don't they, really? Otherwise it's never going to end well. Really? A lot of them don't actually speak? I'm surprised at that. Saying that, the only ones I've found, really, that do speak are the ones I've obviously mentioned in my videos, to be honest. A lot of people don't speak. And it's weird, because I thought speaking's not even that bad. I think the first time you stream it's difficult, but you get used to it. I think the hardest part is now. Obviously you guys are good, you guys are very active in chat. But before, it's hard when there's no one in your stream. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess with the large ones, then they don't sometimes miss your messages, don't they? The missing messages are, and then the smaller ones they don't speak, so you can have had somewhere in between. But the thing is, I think big streamers tend to only take on the people that they know from, that have been there from the beginning. So if you kind of find a big streamer when he's at 20k, you won't really acknowledge it because he already has his followers that have been with him since 10, 20, 30, hasn't he? So I guess that's also a problem. That's probably the advantage I have over the big streamers, is that I have a lot more time to speak to individual people as opposed to them. That's one advantage. But yeah, like you agree and I say, when you've got like nobody watching or nobody interacting, it's very hard to keep on speaking about different things. When you've got someone in chat speaking, it's a lot easier to bounce off them and go with what they're saying. That makes it a lot easier. When they're not, it's very hard to keep a conversation going, especially for a stream that's like this long, so 3 hours without any other interaction from another viewer. It's very difficult. I was there at the beginning. My first couple of streams, I literally had nobody watching, and it was very, very difficult to even think of things to say, to be honest, because you think, what's the point in speaking if no one's here? But the way I found works is just plan things to say. Find things to say and just keep on speaking about that. Keep on speaking, and hopefully you find people in chat then. Yeah, you're right. There isn't a huge. I think the most I've seen. Oh, is Uber? So try and pronounce that. Uber Sky Mine. We're gonna call you Uber. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. And you've now led us to 10 viewers away from our goal of 50, and that'll be our long haul flight. But yeah, Jeff Boy, when I was looking, yes, 40 followers. We're getting up there. Hopefully, hopefully my aircraft doesn't start doing that animation. Otherwise, we might have a bit of a problem. It nearly did that before. We had a problem before, but we seem to have fixed it now. But yeah, thank you very much. 40 followers, and we are getting very close to our 50 goal now. As you can see by Bailey and Jeff Boy getting excited by it. But yeah, I was saying the following on this sim is very low compared to other. Like you say, 260 viewers compared to Fortnite or Rocket League. I think the most I've ever seen, like total viewers on this sim, is 1.2k, which is like compared to some, is very, very low. So yeah, even still, I'd be very happy with even 20, 30 viewers. That's more than enough for me. I don't want to get to a point where I can't acknowledge everyone, but I guess I can't stop my own growth. We'll have to see how well we do. So I have to keep going. No, don't worry, Bailey. You just keep going and going. As long as you don't miss a landing. What a nice follow. Yeah. When you get 50 followers, when I get 50 followers, we will we'll plan the live stream. We'll plan the long haul live stream then. But as soon as we get 50 followers, we'll put a date in and we will do it. It will probably have to be a Monday, maybe. If I can try and do it, if I can try and get that before the end of January, we'll do maybe a Monday or maybe a Sunday. A nice 10-hour on a Sunday or Monday, I think, would be the best option. Within the week or two of getting 50 followers. Pokemon Trading has 830. Really? Is that on one stream? Oh, like in total, Pokemon Trading has 800. That's not very. That's not very much at all, is it? To be fair, I've already been invaded once. Who was it? Fabio. That's on one stream. It has 8. Jeez, that is ridiculous. The thing is, he can't speak to all his viewers. It's impossible for him, isn't it? That's one problem. But yeah, I was already raided. Flying Fabio, I believe his name was. He had about 100 followers, and he brought them all into the chat. It's very nice of him. So I messaged him. Yeah, the Flying Fabio raided me. Yeah. I had a look. He's had 1.3k followers. Well, there's a story behind that actually. Let us just start our descent. Well, now start it now. So we're nice and prepared, and then I'll tell you the story. Only a short one, but it was very inconvenient. So we'll start our descent to flight level 120. Yeah, he's a good streamer. I did not watch his videos properly, to be honest, but he evaded me. I was very appreciative of that. He teaches people things like that. Ah, okay, so he's more of a teacher. Well, he's very nice. So he basically... Oh, teaching pattern. That's pretty... Patterns are hard to learn. Oh, look at that view. Sorry. But look at that. Oh my god. But yeah, patterns are a very hard thing to learn. So yeah, he was teaching. That's very nice. So he basically invaded my stream as my sim crashed on us. I had like one viewer. I think it was Bailey even. Possibly Bailey, and then Bailey had to go somewhere. Bailey went somewhere, and when he went, I had 0 viewers, and then my sim crashed, and I was like, oh Christ, what do I do now? And then as it happened, as the crash happened, it said like, it comes up. He asked chat how to see the arrow with TO. I hope he was patient with you. But yeah, he evaded me, and he evaded me with 100 people. And I was like, what is going on? And then all these people started following me. I got about 12, 15 followers. And then I said, oh, let me just update my my graphics drivers to fix the problem. So I upgraded my graphics, and guess what? When I did that, the stream crashed. The stream crashed, lost all these viewers, apart from the ones that followed me. So so here we are. We gained some followers from it, but not as much as we could have, which is slightly annoying. He seems very nice. He seems very nice. To be able to teach her that. That's very nice of him. Was he doing it in like a general aviation aircraft, was it? Sorry, I forgot to ask to, we're going to call you Uber. How are you doing, Uber? Did you have a nice New Year, nice Christmas? If you're still watching. I hope you did. Ah, hello Clips Edits. I'm glad you can join. You joined at the right time, actually. We are on our descent to Gibraltar. for the interesting descent too. It's the one around the back of the block. No, don't worry. It's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. We are currently descending. We're descending through 28,000 feet now. So we've got some Spanish music on in the background to enjoy that view with. Really, I mean, look at that. Ah, he's teaching in a GA aircraft. That's pretty cool. I've not learnt GA aircraft properly yet. Not yet, anyway. It has, hasn't it? Like, even this new song is like, can you help me with PC? House for my PC. It has for this 3 times and shut off and reset it. So when did it start doing Eclipse edits? When did it start doing it? Assuming it is it just the restarting it does? The main place, the place I'd start would be checking that everything's up to date, so Windows and your graphics drivers, and make sure those are up to date. Next thing, I would say maybe he's about an hour ago. Yeah, definitely check your drivers. That could be the problem. As they were updated. Oh, I'm not sure. The graphics drivers were updated about 5 o'clock today, so that could be a problem. That could be the problem of why he's struggling with it. Another one, maybe. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it's just for the graphics, just for the GPU, graphics card. That the driver update is for. The next thing I could think of, possibly. Your problem lies with. Let me think. I had a thought in my head then. Ah, you are overloading. Possibly you are overloading your GPU. I'm not sure that. I mean, it's only started happening now. I don't see any reason why that would happen, but that's quite a possibility. We'll just turn on the anti-ice. Is it going to be cloudy here? Oh, very good point. Yes, seatbelt signs. Thank you, Jeff Boy. If our passengers need more sick bags. This is like ridiculous. I mean, look at that. It's the way that even like the sun reflects off the clouds. Oh, we are going to get a severe bank though. About 30 degrees of bank to line up the runway once we're in the bay. That's a controlled bank that time, not a out of control. I had no idea what the plane was doing kind of bank, luckily. It's running at the same settings for the past few months, minimum of 60 FPS and 30 to 40. Oh, that's weird then. So is the PC just like almost restarting when you're doing it? Is that what's happening? Get the sick bags on stand. Yeah, we might need them. I think this is that the Gibraltar Rock there? Oh, maybe not actually. I don't know. About 80 miles. Oh no, 80 miles away yet. I doubt it. Probably a bit too far away yet. We'll hold it at 18,000 just at the moment. We are probably a bit low. However, on this approach, it is better to be safe than sorry with your altitude. You want to be lower than what? you think, so you don't want to be chasing your altitude, otherwise you'll end up overspeeding. And that is the last thing you want coming into the bay. Yes, Bailey, we're descending, yes. We are at 18,000 feet and we are holding here, well, flight level A180 actually. And we are holding here for about another 20 miles and then we'll start descending again. The only fourth landing you've watched me do. How did you rate the other ones? Bad or good? Is that a compliment to my landings? So the monitors went black and said no signal. Found and then turned back on and started up to power again. Ah, okay. I don't know. I can't think of a problem. Maybe you look on Google. Someone might. I'm still quite new to PC, to be honest. Yeah, possibly it's a power supply issue. Exactly, yeah, like you say, it's been running good for a long amount of time, so it's weird that suddenly it's just started doing that. Which is what's kind of thrown me off into... It's not like anything wrong with the actual components, which is weird. What you say? You saw... Bailey says, by the way, I'm here just watching... Yeah, no problem, Bailey. As long as you don't miss a landing. The Manchester one was good, and the two in Norway. Ah, thank you. Yeah, they weren't too bad. The Manchester one was a bit dodgy on the approach. It was one like 0.5 left, wasn't it? Where we were too high, then we overshot it, then we had to line back up. It was a bit of a weird one, but ended up being a good landing. 86, definitely not here. Definitely not here. We're going to be planting it on. Planting it on this runway, it's so short and we're quite heavy today. I don't know what's happening here. Why are you turning right? Why are you doing that again? We'll continue our descent now to 4,000 feet. Sorry, I've missed some of the charts. I don't know. Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry I can't help. I'm not being much for help really. I apologise, I can't help. I'll try and have a look online maybe later. Try and find an issue. A fix to the issue. For you. Let me just do direct to Pimos. It seems to be doing something weird again. So we'll just fix that. Yeah, turning left now. ETA 10 minutes, 25 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes of wind plus the approach. We're going to slow down for that. So yeah, I would say 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Got a new size sit, but not a throttle. I've got a throttle. The problem is it's not coming until March. So I got the Airbus throttle, the Airbus side stick, but the honeycomb throttle, and yeah, so the honeycomb takes about 3 or 4 months to come. It's so in demand, so that's the problem. When I get that throttle, I'll be able to sort it out then. How come I got a new side? Sorry, no. And your dad's on the pro. Ah, well there you go. You'll know more than what I do. I do apologise. I can't be of help though. Ah, nice. Those are pretty good, to be fair. I'm not sure on Ryzen though. I'm more of an Intel. I went for Intel for my PC. I think it's one of those. It's like Xbox or PlayStation, isn't it? This is more like Russian. This is not Spanish music. Maybe it is. We'll go to... We'll go to this one. Da 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 da. So that might help me get back into the stream. Yeah, yeah. I was watching your stream the other day. I enjoyed your stream the other day, actually. I wasn't there for long, unfortunately, because I had to get back to mine, but the short while I was there, that was very good. I enjoyed it. I hated shipping, living fuel. Jeez. And I guess there's not really much in South Africa, is there? Like, in terms of companies that sell high quality, I don't know. Like Aerosoft, do they have like a base in... I think the only base is Europe, isn't it? And many other places like that. Okay. Yeah. Stick with Ryzen then. It's probably your best option, isn't it? What we will do is actually just level off at 11,000 feet. At level 110, just to make sure we're going to clear these mountains. After those we can then start descending again. We had the knockoff Amazon called Take a Lot. Brilliant. Take a Lot. Deary me. They could have thought of a better name at least. Oh, you have 49 followers now, well done. I'm glad you're doing well. Oh, look at that, Jeff Boy giving you the 50th. Very nice of him. All you need now is the average views. Look at that. See, that's what you like to see, people helping each other out. Make a new Twitch account and get my free average views. Good thinking. Oh, look at that scenery below. How detailed it is. Yeah, no problem, Clips Edits. I'll hopefully see you in a couple of minutes. I think Jeff Boy, once you get to affiliate, that's like the growth keeps on coming then, doesn't it? I think the hardest bit is getting from 0 to 50. Like starting with 0 followers and trying to get to 50, that's the hardest, definitely the hardest bit because people have no idea about you. Yeah, Twitch partner. The hardest bit about that, I think, is we'll just descend to 400 now. Yeah, like the hardest bit about that is getting the 75 views, isn't it? 75 average views is a ridiculous amount. Oh, sorry Bailey, I missed your question. But yeah, Jeff Boy answered it for you. maybe 10-15 minutes, I'd say. Slowing down. Possibly you can see the airport. Maybe not just. Where is it? So there's the rock. The Gibraltar rock there. This is the bay that we're going to fly into. So we're going to around the back, into this bay, and into the airport. The airport's just about there, but you can't necessarily see it at the moment. Just off to our right hand side. You'll see it soon. Continue descending now. Yeah, it is ridiculous, isn't it? Like, look at that. What? I'm speechless with how... Like, just the clouds over the mountain, everything. The sea, the clouds, the night lighting on the... It's beautiful. Really, really good job of this game, of this done. Parked, I can show you these. Yeah, definitely. Once we're parked up and we've shut the aircraft down, we will hop into drone mode, and you can show us what you're on about. I was saying just before, I'm going to try and get some custom emojis for my Discord channel too. I found some online before, so maybe on Monday morning I'll sort some custom emojis out for the Discord. Get some Pepe the Frog. Get Pepe the Frog in there. As you can see, the sun's just starting to set now. You can turn that de-ice off. And oh, landing light should have come on. My apologies. Yeah, we are pretty much set for our landing. Pepe is God tier. You don't need anything else over than Pepe. There seems to be some weather coming on to Gibraltar, just around here. But we should be okay. We should miss that. They're actually playing Livy with Pepe on it. I need to get that. Can you see? Ah, we can see the runway. Can you see it? See the pappy lights there? How would you like the FlightZilla, by the way? I thought Tommy did pretty good job of making that. Looks really good compared to what I sent him. Yes, it is very. I think it's a specialist landing in real life, I believe. I don't know. It is a very short runway, and we're quite heavy today, so we're no messing around on landing. I think we're just going to plant it on the runway. We've already planned our go around, so we'll just do one final check of our charts. So we will go from Plymouth, which is just about 5 miles out now. We'll then track 258, which will it'll be on here anyway. It'll track us that way. Then around into the bay, we'll go visual and we'll fly it ourselves into the bay. And then from there we can line ourselves up with the runway. Pretty late lining up, as you can see there. It's about 2 miles before you're landing that you line up the runway. If we need to go around, the wind is looking pretty strong. However, at the moment it is a headwind, so we should be alright. But yeah, if we need to go around, we will climb to 4,000 feet. To Cooksox, out to Plymouth, back to Mup, which will bring us back around, and then into the bay again for another try at the London. So approach modes have been activated now. So we're at the right turn. Let's have a look at the window, shall we? What's about you? Lovely. Look at that. Mr. Robin, thank you for following. Thank you very much. Ah, it's Clips Edits. Thank you for following again. I appreciate that. We're now on 41 followers. 9 more followers to go. Yeah, getting those average views up. No problem at all. Yeah, thank you very much. Definitely enjoy it. I appreciate that. Here we go, yes! We are I know. I think Bailey was already subscribed on his YouTube account. Jeff Boy subscribed on his YouTube account. Clips Edits followed on his other account. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, we didn't set our pressure, which was 0999. My fault. Liverpool won, did they? What's Scott? 4-0? Is that? 4-1. Yeah, some nasty looking weather over here, isn't there? In the afternoon distance. FNL Hyper, thank you very much for the follow again. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Are you okay? Thank you for FML getting his Thank you very much. Let's have a look who scored. Mane, Wijnaldum, Mane, Salah. Anyway, I need to concentrate now. So there's a runway, you can just see it. However, the wind is looking like it's in this direction now. Yeah, definitely hype. Clips Edits. Thank you very much. We are now 8 away from R50. Making good progress towards it. So, what we can do is, as we are coming up on that final approach, we can set flaps 1. And then we can start to slow down. We will arm our spoilers. Auto brake will be medium for this landing, as it's a bit of a lot shorter runway than usual. There's that wind, you can just start to feel it. Clips, you are now Clips to me. That is what I shall call you. Down to 3,000 we go. See some lovely. I'll try and get a nice wing view as we make that right turn into the bay, as it's really, really good view. Actually, we don't. I'll just double check. We don't need that on. We will switch the floodlights on just a little. Get some light in here. Otherwise, you guys can't see anything. Welcome back, Mr. Robin. Or Clips. Or FNL Hyper. So here we go. We can go. Flaps 2. Slow down again. We'll turn off the music for landing. I probably need to concentrate. Let's go, shall we? I know you're enjoying it. I'm very sorry. I'll go Clips. Clips is your name. As we make this right turn into the bay, we can go gear down and we can start our landing at then. So we'll go through a quick landing checklist. So the auto brake is medium. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are 2. Predictive wind shear system is active and we're going to need that. Seatbelt signs are on. Cool. Ready for the approach and landing. Yes, I could call you 50,999 accounts boy. That's probably not enough, to be honest. Maybe 60,000. Is that's North Africa, isn't it? Just off to the left. That's how close we are. just keep on coming in now. Oh, look at that. We're going to get some lovely views in a second. I'll go into this view. Just off to our right. That extra 100 makes all the difference. So we'll switch our nav to VOR. We'll switch the VOR switch on. We'll track this DVOR for Gibraltar, which is 113.6. 5 nautical miles away now. However, that is off to the right, so. One thing with an RNAV approach, you have to control the descent yourself rather than letting the ILS do it. So as we make that right turn, we will start descending to 2,000 feet. We'll lower the gear, lower the flaps, all full, and we'll get in our landing configuration. We're not far from making that right turn, I'll just show you quickly. Let me just zoom in. 10 miles now. So 2.5 miles we'll make that right turn into the bay. As we make that right turn, I'll go into the wing view just to give you a nice view of the bay. We'll probably start making it. Oh, look at that! Wow. We'll just start turning now to 2,000 feet too. That is incredible. Down. Out of interest. I think it will make that turn. I'm gonna text me if you need. No problem, Mr. Robin. Enjoy. I hope to see you soon. Hey, I hope it's all worth it. I hope it's all worth it to watch this. This is a good landing. Thank you, Mr. Robin. Enjoy your night. Goodbye. So we can go gear down. Looking for free green. Disengage the autopilot and we will start descending ourselves, shall we? Let's go flaps free. And flaps full. For landing. Landing config. So, for landing checklist, speed brakes are armed, flaps are full, auto brake is set medium, landing lights are set, nose light is set. We'll turn off the floodlights now. Complete darkness. There we go. We are ready for the approach. I believe if you... there we go. Turn it on and off. That's a little hack. So see this purple box? I'm going to be trying chasing that. That is what we want. So I'm a little high at the moment. So we can make this right turn now. Let's have a quick look outside. Gibraltar's just behind all this here. Just keep descending. I'm sorry, I can't give you a wing view right now because I'd love to. I would love to, but unfortunately I'm too busy. Hang on, let's go for a quick one. Can we see anything? 1,000. Lovely. There's a 1,000 call. So Gibraltar, you can just see it there. So let's go. Right turn. Yeah, that weather to the left is looking a bit mean, isn't it? Not looking very nice at all. check the cabin too. This is completely blind now. I don't know if I'm too high, low. Probably a little high. We'll just bring the nose down a little bit. And there we go. Papa's coming alive again now. Continue. This requires a lot of concentration. Reverse it green. Auto thrust alive. Auto brake alive, sorry. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. I thought I no! No! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. And you could see the difference when I did it. Oh, I know what I did. And that is so frustrating. Oh, God. So, on my throttle, I know. On my throttle, I have a detent at the bottom. So as I land, I pull it back to idle, and then I have a little thing where I can pull it a little further than idle, and then I put full power, and that little detent acts as a reverse thrust. So as I come down, I engage reverse thrust and I put full power back again. However, that time, obviously my my reverse thrust didn't activate, and therefore it went full power rather than full reverse thrust. Full power then led me right into the ocean. And I didn't realise before it was too late. You know what, we're gonna have to do that again. We're gonna have to do it again. I can't settle for that. I'm so sorry. That is, honestly, that is so frustrating too. I know exactly. And as before it was too late when I realised what I'd done. Oh dear. Runway 09. Let's do it from there, shall we? It's gonna send us a bit. It's gonna be a bit weird. It's not gonna be the exact same, but that'll have to do. Oh, that is so frustrating. I might need to. There's no way I can guard against that not happening again. Ah. See, on a longer runway, I would have got away with that. I'd have got away with it. But as it's such a short runway, my mistake proved deadly. That is so frustrating. I am very sorry to both Bailey and Jeff Boy. I have let you down. And as this is, I can't let that happen, so I'm going to have to do it again. I cannot let that happen. So we're going again. It does, but I can't believe I'm a first crash on a stream. And it happens for such a stupid reason. It could have been wasted on a better one, but we'll try again. We'll go again. We'll set the time of day like it never happened. Oh. There we go. Set the QNH. Oh, 1011 now. Let's change it a little bit. I don't think auto throttle will arm itself, will it? Alright, well. Okay, so keep us at that. We are God. Actually, I'm not God after that landing. So we'll do a quick landing checklist. Auto brake medium. I'll make sure to engage reverse thrust this time. Speed brake lever is armed. Flaps are full. Landing lights are on. Everything is okay. Right. We're cleared to land now. And gear is down. Oh god. Right, this time I'm going to make sure that reverse thrust is definitely armed before I go full throttle. We'll go auto brake max. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe auto brake needs to set to max too. Oh no, you can't. Medium is the... okay. Maybe max is only set for takeoff abortions. That scenery is really, really nice though. Look at that. Pepe has changed it to Lord Pepe. And we can check the cabin. I'm glad we didn't have many more viewers. First time viewers on the channel, and that's what I show them. Me ditching it into an ocean at the other side of the runway. I hope that doesn't happen on your flight, Bailey. I mean, the pilot disengages the wrong... I got it this time. I hope I got it this time. I do. Oh dear, I can't believe it. At least on Flight Sim you have the beauty of being able to load in. Load back in. I believe if you click that and that... Oh, yes, but we haven't got it, have we? The PAPI seem to be a bit wrong compared to the actual altitude you should be at for the landing zone. So we'll ignore the PAPIs and we'll continue with our landing. Well, the PAPIs have disappeared now. Brilliant.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
There we are, reverse thrust. It nearly happened again. It nearly happened again. Luckily not. That is very close though, isn't it? I mean... I wouldn't fancy being on that. We did it this time though. It never happened again though. It didn't engage reverse thrust straight away. It is very small runway, isn't it? But yeah, it didn't engage a reverse thrust straight away, which luckily I learnt from my first mistake. Otherwise we could have been in a spot of bother again then. Cockpit lights we can turn to dim. Flaps can come up. Predictive wind shear system can come off. Now, landing lights can come off. Taxi lights on, strobe off. Exactly, yes. Exactly. Only one approach, no crash, no retakes taken, and yeah. Pepe is the reason for all faults. It wasn't me, it was the frog. The city to the left, was it? This side, or is it on this side? There's some housing over there? Oh, I'm not sure. You'll have to tell me. Welcome to Gibraltar, passengers. Thank you for not dying. Thank you, I didn't make the mistake on the second time I landed. However, even though I didn't make the mistake, we were very, very close to we were very, very close to the threshold on the other side, I must say. Oh, we've got a perfect spot just in the corner over here for us. EPU's available, that's good. And here we are. We'll turn off our taxi lights for him, so we don't blind him. And he's going to guide us in. Our mate Dave. Come on, Dave. Give us something good. Where are we stopping? Here. Cheers, Dave. My hero. Actually, no, not Dave. It's Pepe. In life form. Cool. APU is on, so therefore we can turn the APU bleed on to get some air into the cabin. Turn off our not beacon, sorry. Our wing lights. Dave is always helping us. Engine master switches can come off. Fuel pumps can come off. External power, just in case the APU does fail. Nav 1, 2 and 3 off. Welcome to Gibraltar. A few technical issues led to a crash. Apart from that though, oh Dave, you did a poor job of lining us up there. That's nowhere near. About 2 feet away. Someone needs to sack him. Come on, mate. You have to be doing better than that. Look at him. Oh, it's a girl. Dave Ella. I'm very sorry. She did a very poor job, though. She's probably confused, because this plane was currently... She has an absolute stinker. So here's the road that Bailey was on about before. He's gone for 5 minutes. We're supposed to show us where his bleeding hotel is, and he's disappeared. I'm only joking. It's there. Do you mean these? Oh, are you in these hotels? Imagine one of them skies that is going right into the airport, hitting a British Airways flight. It does sound pretty windy, to be fair. Look at the waves, like that's a good indication of how windy it is. Very. Come on, Billy, where's your... Is this your hotel? One of these? Ah, you're staying near the stadium, okay. Maybe one of these. I mean, from this... Should we choose this balcony? Say this is Bailey's room. Hold on. I mean, look at that view of the runway. Reminds us all of the holidays. We're all having sad throwbacks. Should we turn on some music to even remind you even more? The proper music we had at the beginning. Oh god. Oh, this is just... It's painful. I've not been on holiday for so long. Yeah, no problem, Bailey. We're just gonna... Me and Jeff Boy just vibing in Gibraltar to some Spanish music, that's all. Oh, look at the view over Gibraltar too. Oh. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Looking at that, that's such a short runway. That is ridiculous. I didn't realise. We touched down maybe about here, which gave us that much room to slow down from 120 knots to 20. That's not a lot at all. Maybe you want to be landing right on the threshold then. Yeah, that's the idea. So we're going to try and find a bar in Gibraltar. Let's go. You love your ever, sweetie. Come on, Devella. You've done your job now. It is incredible, isn't it? It is quite remarkable how they designed. Should we try and call the air stairs, shall we? Let's see if they can disembark now. Request. Oh, we can't. The passengers will never get off. Oh, ramp connection. Here we are. Will the air stairs connect? That is the question. Oh, it is! Oh, that's cool. Let's jump into the cockpit, shall we? Just quickly. Oh. What is going on? No, I want to go in the cockpit. I want to turn off the fasten seatbelt signs. Ah, there we are. Fasten seatbelt signs off. Beacon off. Yes. This is what we want. Here we go, passenger. Are you happy now? Brakes are hot. I'm not surprised. Here we go. Our passengers can disembark. Those windows are dodgy. Oh, perfect connection by our mate. They're not having the baggage though. We're keeping the baggage. But yeah, like you say, it's crazy how these things can fly. How they're designed. This is Dave, is it? Oh my god, I can't. It is! It's Dave! You can tell because he's done a proper job. Trusty Dave. We don't want Christmas songs on. I want good Spanish. Here we are. Perfect. I'm quite jealous of Bailey going to Gibraltar, to be honest. Yeah, the rock is cool, isn't it? To look at it from here. Let's go to try and find a local bar, shall we? Head down. Oh, I didn't realize the night lighting was just orbs of light. Huh. Oh well, still looks good from the air, doesn't it? You can tell it's British owned, that roundabouts that are... I mean, can we just appreciate that? Wow. To be able to recreate this in a sim is ridiculous. Yeah, Northern Africa. That's it there, isn't it? believe. Can we get some CEU? That's a VOR. I believe that is Northern Africa, isn't it? I'm not being stupid, am I? I think it is. I think that's like Morocco, maybe, is it? Let's have a look on Google Maps. It is? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's see which country it is, just out of interest. I think it's Morocco, I want to say. It is, it's Morocco, yeah. Oh god, this music and these views. Yeah, brilliant views, they are really, yeah, definitely. I think on that we're gonna end the stream, I think. Let's try and find a nice view to end it on, above the rock. All good things have to come to an end. Even our shocking attempt at a landing. The yacht? One of these over here? Or one of these down here? Which one is it? The one either close to the football pitch or the one in the bay? Which one is it? Yeah, possibly this one. Quite possibly it could be this one. But yeah, that is super cool. Jeez, the house is small. Look at the height of it compared to the things around it. But yeah, I think that is our cue to end the stream. I apologise for my mistake on the landing, which then, because the runway is so short, led to a crash in the sea and we had to redo it. However, luckily, second time, we was fine. And we managed it. If I ever do a short landing again, I have to remember that is a problem and to look out for it. But yeah, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in today, you guys. Yes, I'll find some Greek music, yes, to fly. What do we think, Jeff boys? Are we flying to or from? Greece. I think I'm feeling to Greece, maybe. I'll fly to Greece. Feels like we're going on holiday then. We're flying to Athens. Oh, the question is, do you want Athens or Skiathos or Kos? We'll escape England. Yeah, we'll name the stream Escaping Lockdown. Let's do Athens. Cool, we'll do Athens. We'll title the video Escaping Lockdown. But yeah, I thank you two very much for tuning in and staying here for such a long time too. The stream's been on for nearly 4 hours, and you guys have been here since pretty much the start. So I do thank you for that. And yeah, I hope to see you hopefully Sunday night. Sunday night, I'm thinking. 3 AM gang. You're braver than me, put it that way. But yeah, hopefully maybe a bit early on Sunday, maybe 5 PM. Otherwise, it's quite a long flight to Athens, I believe, isn't it? So yeah, Sunday. We'll say 4 or 5. I'll confirm on the Discord closer to the time. Cool. I'm glad you'll be able to join us, Jeff Boy. Hopefully we'll get a few more people in too, so we can chat. Thank you, Bailey. I wouldn't expect anything less from now. Neither of you two have missed any streams yet. 138,000 viewers. Microsoft Flight Sim has 100. It's not even 100. 1,000 viewers. Right at this moment, actually, let's have a look quick before we go. Right at this moment, Flight Sim has 1.2 thousand viewers, which is nothing compared to that. So, I guess that's a golfing difference, isn't it? But yeah, we'll end it there. Thank you very much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate you sticking around for so long too. And yeah, I'll catch you on Sunday night with some Greek music and a flight from Manchester to Athens. The lovely, lovely Athens. So yeah, until then, I hope you stay safe. Stay away from COVID. And I'll hope to see you on Sunday night. I'll catch you then. Thank you for joining in, you two. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, I'll hope to see you then. And goodbye. Enjoy your night, or enjoy your sleep. Good night and bye bye. Thank you for joining me.